Because he or she has lovable traits, but you accept everybody just because they're alive and human. Alright, so this is basically loving people for what's inside them, not their appearances and how they look. You want to love a person because of who they are. Is that the right track?
Yeah, I think so.
Love a person for who they are, not how they look. Like,
Right.
alright, yeah, that's kind of what I'm picking up. But you accept everybody just because they're alive and human. Not really getting that part.
And, you know, he actually was a guy who tried to get people. I think this is the guy who said, if you adopt, they said, fake it until you make it. If you just get, even if you don't want to floss your teeth, that's one of the hardest things to change in myself.
Okay.
Keep forgetting.
Yeah.
And then even after I remember, I don't do anything about it.
Yeah, okay.
I'm going to sleep, I'm too lazy to go do it.
Yeah, kind of like that moment where I've done this a few times where you're going to bed, you get comfortable, then you remember you have homework, you're like, oh no, I'll just do it in the morning before I go to school. Right. And then morning comes, and you're like, oh, I'll just do it at lunchtime, I'll do it before that class, and comes time you're in that class.
What he says is that get up and just do one tooth. Just floss one tooth. And you already got up, so might as well do a second tooth. Okay. And eventually you've done half your mouth.
Yeah, so you might as well just keep going.
Right, or you've done half of it, and then in the morning you can wake up and do the other half.
Okay.
Right? So I guess what he's also saying here is something about accept people just because they're alive and human. Just because they're alive and human, do you get anything from them? And that's what he's promoting, basically. Just Anne Frank. Remember her?
Yeah, the Diary of Anne Frank.
There you go. How wonderful it is that nobody needs to wait. I mean, this is a British way of speaking. Nobody need wait. Nobody needs to wait a single moment before starting to improve the world. How would we write that in other words?
So I'm guessing that we could solve our problems before they manage to get any worse.
Well, there's certainly that. Can a 10-year-old, does a 10-year-old need to become an adult before that 10-year-old can start improving something around the world?
No. Wait. No, not necessarily. Because child education is another problem in the world.
I mean, could the 10-year-old improve something in the neighborhood?
All right. I'll be back. I just got out of surgery. I got to check on everybody.
Okay.
All right.
A 10-year-old, I mean, he wouldn't have a huge effect, but he would have a effect.
That's her point.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
She doesn't have to wait until she's an adult. She can do it now.
Okay.
In the long run, we only hit what we aim at.
Okay, so this is another thing, like, you only get to what you're looking for. Like, you're focusing on one thing and missing everything else that's going on. You're setting yourself to do that, and only that. It's like, whenever my brother, he focused on a car for so long, so he sat there, he worked until he finally got his car, but didn't notice what was going on around him. He didn't notice that his 3 little brothers had already grown up a little bit. He's always lived in Texas for as long as I can remember.
Oh, wow.
I usually get to see him during holidays. So that's like another thing. You hardly see what's going on around you because you're focused on that one thing. Alright.
I'm wondering also if aims are like goals. If you have a goal, at least you'll hit it.
Yeah. Just like that expression, shoot for the moon, because even if you miss, you'll land among the stars.
Yeah, that's good. I like it.
If you don't know where you are going, any road will get you there. That one I'm not quite understanding.
Well, it's like, will you necessarily get you to New York if you take any road?
No.
But you'll get somewhere.
Yeah. Okay.
Is it a positive place where you're getting to?
It may or may not be.
Right.
It's all
pretty random.
Yeah, it's just up to chance.
So is he advising people? What do you think he's advising people to do?
Is this like a motivation type thing?
I think so.
Just like get up, motivate yourself. Try. Okay.
I think also, is it okay to try in any direction, or does it mean that you really need to know where you want to go before you start moving?
Yeah, I would say you need to know where you're going to go before you start moving.
Otherwise, you might go in circles, right?
Yeah. It isn't sufficient just to want. You've got to ask yourself what you are going to do to get the thing you want.
Ooh, Franklin.
Okay. All right.
This is what I want.
Yeah.
These are my goals.
Yeah, I could be like, hey, Mom, Dad, I want a car. But what am I going to do to get that car? Like, my parents have agreed that I could get a car if I paid half. All I had to do was pay half, and then I could get the car that I want. So that's another thing I'm going to have to work for. They're not going to hand it to me. I can't just be like, I want that. Give it to me.
Have you taken the car driving license online or done the test prep for it?
I haven't done the test prep recently because I've been kind of...
Sure. You got other priorities.
Oh, yeah, I've got more to focus on before I even try to get my learner's permit.
Right.
All right, well, yeah, you
but
still
that would be part of it, right?
Yeah, you have to prepare to get there.
Yeah.
Right. Is that it on this page? Or is there more? Okay, that's it on here.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
A good plan executed now is better than a perfect plan next week. Okay, that's kind of like a thing wherever you, like, push it off until...
Oh, I got to get more information. Got to get more details.
Oh, let's see. Good idea. Or a good plan executed now is better than a perfect plan next week. Not too sure what this one's trying to explain.
Is it better to get started knowing that you want to eventually,
So, like, invest into your future.
Right.
Okay.
Do you want to invest in your future now, or do you need to, I need to go and get more information first?
Yeah. Alright, so...
Is it better to start at least reading now, or do you say, well, I don't have all of the books yet. When I got the perfect library, then I'll start reading.
Yeah. It's good to start early than wait until... Yeah, it's good to plan ahead.
Right.
Alright. Never achieve success unless you like what you're doing.
Oh.
Okay. Never achieve success unless you like what you're doing. So I have like a thing with jobs, like people never enjoy life whenever they have a crappy job, and they never feel successful.
And some people might say, find something beautiful in that job.
Okay.
And so instead of just being a 7-Eleven clerk, you're a service person for the local neighborhood. And so maybe in addition to just selling, you start looking at people and you get to know their names. And
so look at the positivities of stuff that are negative.
What are the options here? What's possible? Right.
Okay. So there's light in everything.
Right. There's light in everything. I like that. That's a good way to put it. You just rephrased what the guy was saying. Exactly. If you can find the light, you will be a success, even if you're a 7-Eleven clerk.
Oh, all right. Personal success is achieved when you feel really good about your past, present, and future.
Aw.
I guess you have to be at peace with yourself in order to advance any farther in your life.
I think so, and you might even have arrived there when you're at peace with yourself.
Yeah.
Right.
So you have to be in touch, and you have to be happy with who you are.
Mm-hmm.
Just because you did something stupid or embarrassing in your past doesn't mean you should let it ruin your future.
I like that. That's a good point.